Oh, wow, I wasn't recording that, but I got a dark body. Woo. That's 1/3 of the way there. Woo. I think that's, I'm pretty sure that's from the manifest ones, not truthful ones, which is good, I guess. Oh my god, get the hell back here. So, right now, I'm kind of in the mood to do some dungeoneering, and I also did a few tests. So, right now, I can do 59 floors, which is obviously, like for testing purposes, that's pretty close enough to, 60 floors. Because right now, I kind of did keep a chart. I guess I'll show in just a second. But as you can see, it's roughly 2 million experience. A prestige a day is roughly what I'm planning on doing. And let's see if there's any trees in here. And there's a grave creeper right here. Perfect. But yeah, so it's prestige a day is roughly going to be able to do. Because I will be doing floors 1 through 29. C2, just to get some extra fishing, cooking, wood cutting in there, and it might as well. Because, below floor 30, I think everyone really knows you don't get that much experience, so might as well just C2 them. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing wood cutting as well in here, because I have calculated how much wood cutting I'll need to do. And honestly, anyone who's really uses my guide as well and seen the calculators on there can also easily tell like what I'm talking about, because you really don't need that much wood cutting for 2-in-1 construction. I have like 40 million to spare, for example. But yeah, so like I'm gonna pull this up, and you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so, and this is like base experience. Like this is not including like the bonuses you get. Like this is just C2. I don't even know exactly how much. I just know it's something crap, so I just put estimates in there. Basically, see this is kind of like the smalls, and then obviously once you get the occults and the warps, you do obviously start doing mediums, and that kind of naturally increases the experience per hour quite a lot. Not per hour, per floor. So you see it more than doubles it, which is pretty insane. And roughly, it's like 1.8 mil per prestige. I guess once you add this here, like let's say it's 80,000. Yeah, it's roughly like 2 million plus per prestige, because this is literally the base. This is not including deaths. It's not including bonus rooms. It's not including anything. So I'd say maybe 2.5 million. No, that's right. I put in increases by 11%. That's right. Okay, listen, like that seems kind of accurate actually. But yeah, so that is actually approximately what we should be getting, because obviously you won't always. Well, I mean you can, but it's not efficient to do it. But you won't always get all the bonuses done and whatnot. And occasionally you will die. I mean, I personally only died once, but that was because of blink, because blink can sometimes fuck you over. It's not like I don't know how to do it properly. It's just blink can seriously sometimes fuck you over. But yeah, so it's roughly next to 2 million experience per prestige. Um, and then yeah, and the Dungeoneering daily, I'm gonna do like let's say probably roughly prestige day. It's not like a gold mine. It's kind of just more of a pushing myself to do it, because it takes so long to do it. So like I might as well just do that full prestige, I guess, per day. But yeah, and then I guess kind of show what I'm doing here. Like I really haven't done like C2 in a long time, so probably a lot of people haven't really seen me do it. But yeah, what you do is you kind of just have a setup similar to this, and then you put your action bar, is the most important part, towards the bottom of your screen, and then you just kind of use the mouse key, the plus sign, make sure your mouse keys are on, and then you hit the little asterisk thingamajiggy, and then you kind of hit the plus button. And there you go, it just kind of drops it. Very, very simple to do that way. And I'm not too sure how much experience per floor it is. I probably just did like 20 fish or so. That's probably like 5k XP per floor, I'm going to say, in fishing and cooking. And then obviously probably wood cutting as well, which is probably about 200k per prestige, which is probably much I calculated it. And that'll give me quite a couple million on my way to 120, and then 200 mil. I think I calculated like 15, 20 million, I think it was. Like I don't have too many accurate numbers on it at the moment. Yeah, so it's roughly going to be around there. It's going to be pretty interesting to see how much experience I get from it. And like I said, it's practically lossless, because either I do C2 or I do C1s for up to floor 30. So I'd much rather do C2, because I will be doing this anyways in the future, unless a new fishing, cooking, or wood cutting method comes out. Which I really do hope a new fishing cooking method comes out, because I just don't see C2 as like a legit. Come on, get over here, good boy. As like a legit like fishing method, because it's just like it feels like dungeoneering to me. It doesn't feel like a way you should be training these skills. Like I feel like you should be training them like how they're supposed to be trained, like actually like fishing fish and putting them into the game. It's just like it just fucking woodcut. There you go. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel real. Like it just feels like you're cheating your way through like the skill or something. I don't know. I really don't like it. Obviously, I like the experience rates, but I just wish there was a better method that's actually fishing out there to do fishing and cooking and woodcutting on Ironman. That is, I'm pretty sure on main it's actually more efficient now to do the crystallize and all that crap. But yep, so time to go do seat 2 and Dungeoneering for probably the next like week and a half. And that'll be 120, and then naturally I'll be comp because I literally have everything done with comp except for those 2 new quests. And then the guy who's getting things there, and then the Dungeoneering. So, and obviously the 8 pieces of music. It's actually 1 Barbarian Assault. I lied. So I did go Barbarian Assault. I gotta do like a full 10 rounds because I one of the songs unlocked during the I don't say Calify Queen, but Penance Queen. But yeah, so it's gonna be fun to do, trying to get a team going. I have a few like mainscape friends who said they'll help me out, but obviously I have to get them all together to help me out do that. If not, I'm pretty sure it'd be pretty easy to find a couple people just to do the soundtrack done. And like, I'm so terrible because I'm so used to regular Dungeoneering. We just kind of run through the room. But yeah, it's always my weakness, my C2. But yeah, otherwise, so let go like 120 Dungeoneering. I guess first week of November. That's actually kind of seeing the same thing about. It's October 24th right now. So yeah, I'd say probably like November 5th or so. Yeah, November 5th sounds about right. And then it's got to finish off the Tomb of Divination, which I'm still doing. As you see up here, I did my cash, I did the event. I mean, all that shit just stacks up already. But yeah, so it's probably like whenever I want AFK, I just do it, which I did like 2-3 hours of it legit today. But yeah, and then obviously I guess I'm going for the light creature. You see up earlier I got the body of the penny pet. And then I'm just working on it because I really do want to use up all the freaking light cores I get from. Oh my gosh, that's what I mean. It's like I move too quickly. I gotta like take a second to look and then chop away. And the little buttle better not freaking stun me. But yeah. So yeah, I'm going for the penny pet at the moment. Hopefully I can get it. I'm still quite a decent few kills in. Like let's see. Oh my god, creature. I have killed 2180. So it's quite a bit. The drop rate is like 1,000, 2,000, and then 3,000 for scaling up to the harder ones. So yeah, it's gonna take quite a couple thousand more. And the light cores are such crap from it, so I won't get too many. And if I have to get post 2 Divination, then like I'm not gonna be missing on that much because it really doesn't give that many light cores anyways. So. But yeah, so Tournament Divination comp most likely November 10th or so. Like I'll give more an accurate date once I get closer to it. Because right now it's kind of estimations that I really haven't put much thought into. But yeah, so who knows about real life and whatnot can factor into there. But yeah, so Tournament Divination comp, there we go. So yeah, don't quote me on this, but I'm averaging about 6 minutes per flow, which is about appropriate. Considering, fishing, cooking, and chopping all the trees in here. And I'm averaging probably around 15k woodcutting, I want to say. I mean, I don't have complete accurate results yet. I'll completely accurate it, get accurate results tomorrow when I test how long floors 1 through 29 take me and how much experience I get, total, like fishing, cooking, and woodcutting, and then I'll still average that all in there. And then I'll give the accurate results. But like I said, right now I'm probably edging like 15k per floor woodcutting. 8k fishing, and like roughly like 10k cooking. Because in C2 you do get more cooking than fishing per floor, because in each room you do get reduced experience. You see right here, I'm only getting 165, which I should be getting like 300, something like that. It's like half of the experience are pretty positive. It gives on 1 spot per floor, not per floor, but room. So like the other one I was getting full, but if there's like 4 in here, I'd only get just that 1, but the other 3 I would get the full experience. But yeah, so like I said, it's pretty good. Like I said, it's probably roughly about what I should be expecting. 10 floors per hour. 80k fishing and 100k cooking. That's about right. But what I've tested before in the past, once you have that wood down there, it does bring it down a tiny bit. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure the rates I'm testing it right now are pretty accurate. Which will make me, I'm actually going to calculate that real quick. I actually completely forgot to calculate that. I was going to calculate that before I made this clip, but let me calculate that real quick. I'm about to go to bed, so I guess might as well just fletch magics while I'm doing this, while I'm showing this. So here's for 120, right? So 120, I'll get, this much total experience, not total experience, but like experience in each. It's like the essence I have right now. Tomorrow I'll make more accurate. With 2.3 million fishing, 2.9 million cooking, 4.3 million wood cutting, that's not bad at all. Just from getting like 22 million, I think, 24 million wood cutting. I mean, wood cutting Dungeoneering. Yeah, except I'll probably do approximately 10 procedures until then. So that's just after that. And then 200 mil Dungeoneering will probably be about 50 prestiges, maybe a bit less. But yeah, just saying 50 prestiges, that's how much I'll get from that, which honestly I won't complain at all about that much. But yeah, so that's roughly what I'll be expecting. But yeah, so that's it for today. I guess I'll make more accurate tests tomorrow, but I'm going the fuck to bed. So there's currently two possible comp slash twin divination dates. So as you can see here, I am 16.5 million. End of today, I should be around 16 million after I do my cash to Falador event or not. But yeah, so 16 million. That's about 160 hours tops. That's just with trading. That's not including cash. It's not including Falador event. So I'm gonna say probably 140 hours for that. So that's like 2 weeks ish. And then Dungeoneering. Once you like put in there, it's probably about like I'm probably averaging like once you include the C2 in there, probably about 300k per hour. So I'm gonna say like what is like 25? I want to say. Well, end of today, but 24 million. So 24 million, I'll probably get maybe 4 million experience. So 20 million. That's about 70 hours, if that's right. Let's hear. So 20 million experience to get like legit, because obviously Dungeoneering dailies will factor in there. So yeah, 2 million, I mean 20 million. Yeah, it's like probably like 60 hours. So 60 hours plus what is like 150? Yeah, like I guess like 200 hours to get all these. So that's probably about 3 weeks, maybe less than that away, because I'm still kind of a bit no lifing yet. But obviously after this, I'm going back to my normal. Because right now I'm probably averaging like 12, 13 a day instead of my usual like 8 or 9. But yeah, so about 200 hours. That's either the the 7th or the 14th. I want to get them on a Saturday. Like I prefer to get things on a Saturday because that's kind of the most available day for people. Because people have class, people have work at night, whatever, or during the day. I mean, so I'm probably pushing towards the 7th. I really do hope I can get the 7th because the sooner I get this done, the better. But yeah, so most likely I can get it on the 7th. I mean, I'll give a more accurate date by probably the end of the month. I will give at least like 4 or 5 days a head start. That way people if wanting to come up, they can come. But yeah, so I expect the 7th at the latest, the 14th. But I'm going to definitely push for the 7th. I'm going to work my ass off to try to get that. If anything, I'll just stop on this C2 if I have to. I really don't want to, but it's not that big of a deal if I have to. It really won't make much of a difference. So if anything, I'll just stop doing that C2. But yeah, so definitely the 7th or the 14th for Total Divination comp. So yeah, I'm kind of doing some thinking. I'm actually going to stop doing Dungeoneering today. Not completely, just for now. Because it is like 2 in the morning, which I mean, that's not the point. But it's like 2 in the morning and I haven't done a single cache yet. And yesterday I only did one cache because I literally have like I have no motivation to do it at the moment. Like all I want to do right now is just Dungeoneering, and why did I come here? But I just want to do Dungeoneering at the moment, and I know it's gonna keep happening like this. And I guess that was the right way to go, wasn't it? Oh my gosh, this is what I mean. It's the fucking lag is terrible. But yeah, so I'm gonna start doing back to Divination again tomorrow once I finish off this prestige, which is at the floor 59, so more floors to go. But yeah, so I'm actually gonna go finish off Divination before I come back here. Should probably be done about a week or so, maybe a week and a half. And then I'll come back and do some Dungeoneering. I'll probably be like half mil off Divination when I'm done with it. But yeah, it's like I won't get complete 200 mil since I do want to get 200 mil and comp at the same time. But yeah, it's like I literally am not doing cash whatsoever. I have no motivation to do it. So yeah, I'm actually gonna go back to Divination starting tomorrow. Actually tomorrow I'll also do my Archons Workshop. I kind of feel like they're gonna nerf it on Monday because a lot of people are complaining about it. So just in case they nerf it, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. It's only like 6 hours worth of smithing. So, but yeah, then after that I'm just gonna go off and finish off my 200 Divination, which currently I am at. I don't think I've showed it recently, but yeah, 183.7 million. I guess once you add in the world event, not the world event, but the invasion of Falador. I keep going invasion of Falador, but the Falador event, whatever it's called. After I did that, I'll probably like 184. So probably about 15 million experience to get. Yeah, it's I guess like 2.5 weeks. I don't know. It's not that much to get by 2 weeks worth. But yeah, so I just finished that off, and then I'll come back and do some more Dungeoneering. But yeah, like I said, right now, I gotta think. So that I think that's everything really I can do. Yeah, that's everything I can do. But yeah, so that is the kind of the current plan. Just go finish off Divination. I have quite some light creatures. I might go out and finish off my pet as well. Might as well, the penny pet. So I might start do that as well because I really do want to get the penny pet before I get to my Divination. That way I can actually put those light quarters to use. And also it's actually pretty decent, like shit. Not really. that's not reducing anything. But yeah, it's kind of like I don't really want to put this light cores to waste. So yeah, so I guess once I stop doing divination, I'll go back to do some more lake creatures and divination. I think about 30 like pouches right now, anyway. So like, I already have a decent amount of pouches, anyways. If I do get the penny pit, but I still need more like lake creatures or muspas, even I'll just kill muspas because you get so much more muspas per hour than you do light creatures. So naturally, I'll just do muspas because it's like 80 per hour, compared to like 10. So I'd much rather do those instead of freaking light creatures. Light creatures just crap pouches per hour. But yeah, so let's play now. Go back to divination for now, and oh my god, just fucking kill him. Jesus fuck. But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to doing Dungeoneering, but just like now, the better route is to do divination because I'm not doing cash at the moment. I don't have motivation to do it. I just want to do Dungeoneering all day. So yeah, and I'm doing about 2 million Dungeoneering a day, and then like that's all the divination I've done like all day. So that's basically just like cash from earlier, and then the world event from like I did the world event like later on. But yeah, so that's probably about 4 hours worth. I guess about AFK time, whatever. But yeah, so back to divination, just to finish it off the next like week or so, and then back to dungeoneering. So I should hopefully be comping and kill my divination on the 7th, which is a Saturday before reset, like an hour before reset. But yeah, I put that there, just fucking kill these things. But yeah, I'm loving corruption shot for freaking am I freaking stunned? I am stunned. But I'm loving corruption shot for dungeoneering. It is so amazing, and I've been using it phase 1 of Rexor or path 1 of Rexor, and it is pretty amazing there as well. Uh, just fucking die. Jesus, fuck you, fuck. But yeah, obviously, until I'm getting kind of frustrated with dungeoneering, it's just the lag and also the things don't want to die on me, especially the warp floors, because warp floors do tend to have like the higher defense trait. But yeah, so like I said, back to divination for now, which I really don't mind, because I'm kind of missing divination. I haven't done much of it like in 2 days, so yeah, definitely back to divination hype. But yep. There you go. The benefits of trained engineering. Where's my spear? There you go. It's the 3rd time I made a chaotic spear. Woo! Yay! I have a corp task for today, so that's actually perfect. But yeah, I'm gonna go to the Faldor event real quick. I kind of just killed the champions and shit. It's the best way to do it. It takes about 6 minutes to do it. You just kill the champions and you pop the balloons afterwards. I think people are catching on. Like at first I was kind of keeping it secret, but it seems like everybody's starting to do it. Why I brought out that bracelet, I don't know, but yeah, so that's the best way to do it. So you kind of just come here and then let me just freaking bank that, get an overload out. I guess I'll get a prayer potion, probably get some food just in case. Never really had to use food, but you know, you never know. But yeah, so you just come into Falador. That's it's the end of the hour. Yeah, right here, and it's just spawn about a few minutes, and you kind of go to the low population world or whatever, or quick chat. I go to quick chat world, and you kind of just do like 2 different worlds. I usually do like 3 worlds, and then I pop balloons in that quick chat world, and then I usually get like 1800 points from one world, and then I finish off like for example now. The second time, usually like, anywhere time really, it doesn't really matter when I do it. But yeah, it's the best way to do it. Usually get 2500 computations and air for 6 to 8 minutes. But yeah, so that's obviously the best way to do it. Wow, a chaotic spear definitely is so much easier. Like I didn't use debilitate devotion at all, and I use like I guess like one rocktail and I guess one brew entire kill. Like it's so much quicker too. Like oh my god, I guess I use devotion now, whatever. But yeah, it was just like wow, like I didn't expect it to be this much easier. Like I splashed so much of that Zamrekin spear. Now I'm barely splashing. Like I'm not really using like any freaking like accuracy boosters besides like it's my Berserker aura, but besides that, it's just like not aura, but like my Reaper necklace. Always call it Berserker because it looks just like the freaking Onyx version, like the freaking Berserker necklace. But yeah, it's just like this is so much easier. I forgot my Dreadnought, but yeah, it's just like I didn't expect it to be this much. I knew it's noticeable, but I'm still shocked by how much a noticeable difference it is. Like it's just insane difference. Yeah, this chaotic spear is definitely a lot easier because I can actually be able to soul split corp. Like I mean, I'm still taking quite some damage. Like right now, I'm not really good time to record because I'm splashing like a bitch. But yeah, I mean, I'm actually able to soul split. Like I just did like an 8 kill trip, last kill because I was soul splitting. I was only barely using any food. But yeah, so it's actually kind of insane to see the difference between like a chaotic spear and then the Zamrak spear. Like I knew there's a difference, but I didn't expect this much of a difference. It's pretty ridiculous on how much of a difference you really get between just 5 tiers. Like who knows? Because I think there's a tier 85 spear coming out with the new like the with the new freaking creatures that come out the raids, like the Slayer creatures or whatever. So I've heard, because I've heard they do want to add more like weapons and shit like that to the raids like area, like the type of deal, like whatever you want to call it. Like for example, like they want to add daggers and shit. Like I think spear was on that list. So who knows what we could do with a tier 85 or 90 spear? Like this boss would just be even more of a joke, really. Like you probably never splash with the brawl aura, the new melee aura that creature actually that comes up will come out pretty soon. Like I'm not really too sure on when exactly that's gonna come out. But I just know it's gonna come out pretty soon because they have already the cash in the game for it. So I'm gonna guess November is when it's coming out, but obviously we'll see when the BTS comes out. But yeah, it's like with a tier 80 speed, like, it's already pretty ridiculous on how good you can get kills on. So who knows with a tier 85, maybe 90 speed, like who knows? Like it's just pretty crazy.